Welcome to the Mountain Magnolia Show, where your host, Mary Noble Braden, will introduce you to Swannanoa Valley's most interesting and most iconic individuals.
Let's give 'em something to talk about.
This is Mary Noble Braden from the Mountain Magnolia Show. Thank you for listening today. And as I've said before, our focus here is to reveal the heart and soul of our community. I love being able to walk down the street here in Black Mountain and just be able to talk to people that I know. And when I have them on the radio, it really helps me get to know their purpose here. And so that's why I love to say it's Mountain Magnolia is about revealing the heart and soul of our community. And as you guys know, I usually start with a quote. And today's quote is, "Every flower is a soul blossoming in nature," by Gerard de Nabal. And that really has something to do with today's show because we have Lori Cozi from the Black Mountain Center of the Arts. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we are going to talk about several things. We are going to talk about Art and Bloom and the Black Mountain Center for the Arts. So I'm so excited that you said yes to coming on the show because I know we have wonderful things to talk about. There are a lot of people in the community are going to be interested.
Oh, thank you for having me, Mary.
Yes, yes. So one of the first questions I ask our guests is, how did you get to Black Mountain?
My husband and I kept traveling up here from Florida to the whole region to hike and mountain bike. And then we had our honeymoon out in Bryson City. And we said, why are we in Florida? We love it up here. And decided, well, maybe we should check out Asheville. Went to Asheville one day during our honeymoon and absolutely loved it. Ran into the French Broad Food Co-op, and we thought that was the greatest thing ever.
I can see that.
And then we went to actually a store that's no longer in Asheville called A Faraway Place, and we met Jennifer Pickering in there, and Jennifer told us about this new festival that was going to start in Black Mountain. And so she was our first friend. She said, call me up when you get here. So I was able to get a job in Polk County at Polk County Schools. And my husband Shane and I moved here in 1995.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
It's been a while. It's definitely home now.
Well, Lori, she started out in Black Mountain, in Swannanoa at Art Space as the executive director there, and we've known each other a long time. You did a fantastic job at Art Space and really paved the way for future generations. I love passing that school and just remembering so many wonderful times, and you really paved the way for that.
Well, thank you. Art Space is a special place, and it was then, and it was great to know you and your family and watch your kids grow up there. And before Art Space, I was at Black Mountain Elementary, so I've been a part of this wonderful community for a long time.
I love that. Well, so Lori and I take a pottery class at the Black Mountain Center for the Arts. So we get to talk a lot. I mean, not a lot, but we get to see each other once a week. And I was in pottery class, and I was like, come on, be on the show. And she was like, really? I'm like, yes, really. So we've got some great things to talk about, which let's first talk about Black Mountain Center for the Arts. There are so many classes. A lot of folks might even not know that are offered. Can you describe what type of classes and how they can actually be a part of that?
Sure. The Black Mountain Center for the Arts is a community arts center. First and foremost, we are about bringing the arts to the people of Black Mountain and the Swannanoa Valley, bringing the arts to them and in whatever capacity that is. So we have a little bit of something in all of the art forms. We have plays and concerts, comedy shows, storytelling. As far as classes go, we have all kinds of private music lessons and voice. We also have some group music lessons. We have a community chorus, a program called Jam, which is Junior Appalachian Musicians for
I've
kids.
seen that. I love that.
Yep. We have art classes in our studio downstairs, painting and drawing, different kinds of workshops. Usually workshops are on the weekends, so we do things like printmaking and watercolors and mosaics, all kinds of
So
stuff.
just for the weekend, not the 6 weeks.
Right. Our classes run, we have many different models for classes. So some classes are ongoing and some are just, a day or two. You mentioned the pottery studio. We have a really wonderful clay studio, and those classes run in 6-week sessions, but we also do private lessons. We have a dance studio, so we have a whole smorgasbord of different types of dance classes. And what have I left out? I think
How about camps?
we do camps. We've got camps starting in July. Those are for kind of younger kids, 3 to 9 or so. Dance and music and visual art camps.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, Lily used to take dance camp there too. So, and it's such a special place. And the camps are are they a week long, like from 8 to 12?
They're a week. They're 9 to 12. So just mornings, get them in and let them dance and sing and make some art. And at the end of the week, they do a performance. Lily probably did that.
Oh, yeah.
And that was probably Amy Mays, who she
That's
danced
right,
with.
yeah.
Amy started the dance program at BMCA. And even though she moved away, she comes back and does camp still.
Okay. That's great.
And then I didn't mention that we have an art gallery. And we have exhibits in the art gallery that change almost monthly. So generally the first Friday of the month, we have an opening reception open to the public from 5 to 6:30. And it's an opportunity to see the new show, meet the artists, mingle with your neighbors.
I mean, there's something for everybody.
There is.
So whether you play music, you like to draw, you like to paint, pottery. I love that you're doing little workshops too, the weekend workshops. That's such a good idea. I haven't looked into that.
And when you say something for everybody, I would say all ages too, because we have music together classes and we have parents and infants together in those classes. So we've got little ones and then, patrons and
Grandparents.
students and all the way
Yeah.
up to, folks well into their 90s. So it's truly multi-generational art experience is happening.
So we talked a little bit about how you got here and also what schools you worked in. But what we didn't talk about is when you started as the executive director for Black Mountain Center of the Arts.
Well, I've been actually working with the Art Center in some capacity since they opened in 2020. 2000, the year
Hey,
2000. And at that time, I was a teacher at Black Mountain Elementary, and we would partner with the Art Center on various things. And then my daughter, like your daughter, danced at the Art Center, took her first ballet classes there, and it really ignited a passion for dance and a many-year experience of dancing. And then I was on the board for a little while. But in 2019, our executive director, Gail Jackson, who was there for many years, Gail retired. And that's when
Gail.
I started at the Art Center.
Yay. Okay, that's great. Well, and I know it's fun to be able to also work there and be part of creating the art. Lori does great pottery. She works really hard. She's loves the intricate things where I just run in and I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a bowl. See y'all later.
Well, you love the wheel and I love to hand build, and we have both things going on in the clay studio. So what a great job, right? I get to work and play.
We're getting in there. Well, we are going to also talk about Art in Bloom, which is happening this weekend, y'all. If y'all have never been to Art in Bloom, it really is a one-of-a-kind show. You said this was the 19th year?
19th one, yes.
So let's talk about Art and Bloom. It starts on Wednesday.
So Art and Bloom, first I'll say
Okay.
there are many components to it, so it's hard to describe, so be patient with me.
Yes.
We started some Art and Bloom activities several weeks ago with workshops. But starting tomorrow is the bulk of what happens for Art and Bloom and really kind of the heart of Art and Bloom. And that is that tomorrow we will have 21 local floral designers will come into the Art Center and they will create floral arrangements inspired by 21 pieces of amazing art that we have displayed in our gallery right now. The art is this year all from River Arts District artists. Instead of using some of the artists we generally have used, we reached out to the RAD artists.
That's great.
In a way to support them. So their artwork is on display now in the gallery, and tomorrow the floral designers will come create their masterpieces. Tomorrow night at 5:00 is the first reveal of the flowers and the art together. We have what we call the preview party. You probably attended it in the past when it was called the gala. It is truly a party. It's on all 3 levels of our building. We have food, wonderful food and drinks, and live harp music, and it's a chance to get the first look at the flowers.
And it is amazing. I mean, literally to be able to see what these florists do, they compare or they basically look at the painting and they create a floral piece, artwork, and compare it to the painting. So I don't know what the judges look at, but I guess similarities or
it's not judged.
It's not. Okay.
It's you're right though. It's the work is amazing. I like to say that the floral designers are inspired by the art and they interpret the art through flowers.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to see how creative they are. The designs are always very unique. Some of them are quite large, impressive. If you haven't been to a similar event, it's a pretty unique thing. It's unlike anything I had ever seen before.
It's true. Yeah.
So the party will be a chance to see the flowers, meet the floral designers, and meet the artists as well. Then that display will be open all weekend. You can come see the flowers from 10 to 4 on Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday from 12 to 4.
Okay.
And we changed that up a little bit this year. You do not have to have a ticket. It's free and open to the public. We're doing free or pay what you can. So that's just an optional donation if you choose to come. We hope that more people in Black Mountain and Swannanoa and all over will come because of that.
It's amazing. I mean, literally, if you haven't been to one of these before, it is one of an experience where you're like, wait a minute, how in the world did they come up with that? You know? Mm-hmm. So, okay. So we talked about, the hours of when people can go and look at the artwork, and then also the party. The party is on Saturday, you said.
The party is tomorrow, Thursday.
Thursday. The party is Thursday, and there are tickets available still to the party.
There are. You can buy tickets in our office or online on Eventbrite, or you can just show up on Thursday at 5 and buy them at the door if you want.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you're going to be able to meet all the artists, for the florist and the painters at the party.
All the artists participating are invited. The artists and the floral designers really love getting to talk to each other and, talk about the interpretation of the artwork. And then guests, of course, can meet and talk to the artists as well. All of the pieces in the show are for sale, all of the art pieces.
Wow.
We have paintings, glass pieces, photography, metal sculpture, ceramics, quite an assortment. And also new this year, we reduced our commission in an effort to support RAD artists. So pieces that are sold, or 90% of that goes directly to the artists.
Oh, that's lovely. I know you guys really reached out to those folks, and again, the heart and soul of our community. Well, also in this whole array of things is a garden tour as
Yes, we have a garden tour on Friday and Saturday. It is from 10 to 2 each day. There are 7 gardens on the tour this year. They are almost all private gardens. There's a couple public gardens, but 5 are private, meaning you don't generally get to walk around somebody's yard and check out their garden in this way. So your garden ticket gets you the addresses and the map for all of the gardens on the tour. And they're all in Black Mountain, all different styles and types of beautiful, beautiful gardens.
well. Oh, I can't wait.
And in each of those gardens, there will be artists working in plein air, painting, drawing, photographing. So you also, in addition to seeing the plants and the flowers, you get to see the artwork being created in the gardens.
I just had a memory. I don't know if you remember me having a garden shop back in the day, Bella Blooms, but I had somebody from Art and Blooms in the garden shop painting. She was an Asian woman, and years ago, I mean, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, she came by my office and she's like, "I want you to have this."
Oh,
I know. So
nice.
you guys have thought of everything.
We try. It is multifaceted and sometimes, as I said, hard to explain because there's all different types of tickets and events. There's one kind of final event. Can I go ahead and talk about that?
Yeah.
So after the weekend, we will take down the show featuring the River Arts District artists, and we will take down the flowers. They will be tired by day 3.
Yes, they will.
And then next week, we install an art from the garden show, which is all the artwork that was created during the garden tours. And then that opens the following Friday. We have a public opening reception for that. And that show will be in our in our gallery for the next, I think about 5 weeks.
Full circle.
So, yep.
I mean, well, it really is just a unique experience being able to see the floral arrangements and the paintings and the gardens. It's a weekend full of color and just, I see a big sunshine and smiley face, hydrangeas and black-eyed Susans and just all these beautiful flowers we have here in Western North Carolina. And it really shows the artist's expressions. And I know I've said it before, but you guys, you've never experienced this. So y'all come out to the party on Thursday or just come by Black Mountain Center for the Arts and walk in there and take a look. And I'm going to be looking out for all the artists that are painting. Maybe I can drive by and see somebody painting.
Yes.
Well, I'm so happy to see you taking Gail's legacy over, because it did. I guess she started it. You said 19 years ago.
Yeah, she was there 19 years.
Yeah. And we have so many programs like that. Another one is at the Monte Vista, the Fuel Fund. They've done a great job, and we are all here as a collective to support each other. I know we all have different interests, but it really is so nice to be able to see all these artists at work. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thanks for letting me talk about it.
Yeah, and if you guys are interested, the schedule is online, and it breaks it up into days. And so just go to the Black Mountain Center for the Arts website. Do you know that by heart?
It's blackmountainarts.org.
Okay.
All the information is there, and if you still have questions, just give us a call.
Perfect.
Or come by.
Well, I'm going to try to come by on Friday. I've got a wedding on Saturday, but you got me excited about this.
Oh, good.
I know.
We'll see you on Friday then.
Sounds great. Well, thank you so much, Lori,
You're welcome.
for coming and revealing the heart and soul of our community. And thank you, listeners, for listening. Again, you can listen to the show on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. or Saturday morning at 10 a.m. On Bigfoot Country. And we're also on Spotify and Apple. And you can find us on Facebook as well. If you have somebody you want to be on the show, please reach out to me. And I really appreciate everyone taking the time to listen. I hope you'll have a beautiful day.
Thank you for joining us for Mountain Magnolias with your hosts, Mary Noble Braden and Leanne Lewis. Join us next time for more interesting stories from the Swannanoa's most interesting people as we give you something to talk about.
Let's give 'em something to talk
Mountain Magnolias is a production of Noble & Company Realty in Black Mountain. For more information, please call them at 828-357-5243. 828-357-5243.